Here we go for example B. So in this one, we're actually going to start off finding A, B, and C because that's just an important skill. So A always lives right in front of your x squared. So what is the number that's living in front of x squared right now? A negative what? Yeah, -1. Then my B is always the number that just lives in front of the x. So in this case, what is it going to be? +4. You got it. Then I'm going to put a little plus there, not because I need it, but just as a good reminder. And then the last thing is going to be the C at the very end. C for constant. And what's my constant? It would be -4. Okay, now as I look at this, when I do my 4, I'm going to look, I know that it's going to be a parabola, but look at that, since A is -1, which way is it going to open? Yeah, right away you should know it's going to open down. If there's a negative out front, if your A is negative, it will flip down. So my goal then, I want to find 5 points, a vertex, an axis of symmetry, and the roots. So just as a reminder, the roots are where it crosses the x-axis. So I'm going to hop over to Desmos real quick because I already have it graphed. Let's see what happens. We know it's going to open down. So, oh, there it is. So what is my vertex? Is my vertex a maximum or a minimum? Yep, it's a maximum. And my vertex is at 2, 0. So I'm going to go back. I'm always going to put the vertex right smack dab in the middle. So it was over 2, down 0. Okay, so I'm going to put my vertex in right there. Once I have my vertex, then I know what my axis of symmetry is, because that's kind of my folding line. So if my vertex is at 2, 0, then my axis of symmetry is at x equals 2. It's always whatever the x-coordinate is of your vertex. So now I know it's going to open down. So if I started at 2, I'm going to go 1 to the right, 1 to the left. So 1 and 3, oops, and 3. Now I'm just going to finish that out. So this would be 0 and this would be 4. So the 1 and 3, did you know that you can just go in and plug it in up here? So 1 squared is 1, so -1 plus 4 times 1 is 4 minus 4. So if I I can plug in this number, this 1, up into there, into the original equation, so I get 1, and then it's down 1. And if I know that I have that, I should have that in black, then opposite it, 3 is going to be the same answer as well. If you're like, I'm not sure how she got it. First of all, I really just plugged in the numbers. But I can look right here and say, okay, 1, 1, 1, -1. And then I can pop over here, and I bet it's going to be 3, -1. There it is. Okay, then look at, oh, it gives me my y-intercept at 0, -4. And so then over here, I bet 4, -4 is going to work as well. There it is. Okay, so I was right on the 1, -1, and then 0, -4. So 0, -4, that means at 4 it's going to be -4 as well, because it goes right across. All right, let's see if I can draw a better picture this time. Oh, that side is good. A lot better. So it's a parabola and it's opening down. The roots are always right where it crosses. The roots, the solutions, it's always where it crosses right here. So where does that happen? It only happens one time, and it happens when x is equal to 2. So in this case, the axis of symmetry and the roots are the same. The axis of symmetry is actually a line, and then the root is actually just a point. So that's the point 2, 0. There you go.